there was something that happened in Idaho, and that is that some people were protesting and burning masks at the state capitol, and they bothered to film it and proudly parade their monumental ignorance that they were encouraging their children to burn their masks as well. So they had a barrel out, open burning, and I made the comment that evidently humans are just too fucking stupid to survive, and that these people love their ignorance more than they love their children, and that perhaps their children, not perhaps, their children should be taken away. And there were two people on Twitter who really thought that I crossed a line. The first one suggested, yes, Matt, it's so right for you to want to send these children to an orphanage because of their parents' political beliefs. And I point out, this isn't a political issue. People are trying to turn it into a political issue. It's not. It's just science. And they would, in fact, be better off in an orphanage that was following the health and safety guidelines than they would be perhaps with a parent. And even if they're not at risk, they're constantly putting someone else at risk, because wearing a mask is as much or more about protecting other people from whatever you've got. So the people who are anti-mask are the most dangerous and the ones most in need of a mask. Someone like me, who's been staying at my home and not interacting with anyone for a year, I'm at zero risk, and yet I still wear the mask out because I give more of a damn about other people than they give about me. Somebody else suggested that, gosh, Matt, you just don't, you're not doing the right thing. You just haven't been exercising enough patience. How is this going to reach them? You are not narrowing the divide between us. Please think back to, how you found your way out of Christianity. Oh, I'm sorry. This had nothing to do with atheism or Christianity or religion at all. This had nothing to do with politics. It's about science and health. There are over 500,000 Americans who've died. I've been pretty much locked in my house for a year, and I complain on a regular basis about how I'm tired of being the one person or one of the people on the class project that's actually doing what we're supposed to do, while the rest of you or some portion of you are out not doing what you're supposed to do. But it's gotten worse. The time for patient explanations about masks, long over. And they didn't listen. And now they are proudly standing on the steps of the Capitol, lighting an open fire and burning masks and teaching their children to do it. This isn't about atheism. It's not about politics. It's about science. It's about health risks. And for the people who are like, oh, Matt, couldn't you just exercise a little bit of patience? No. Fuck you. I've been locked in my house for a year doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. And I've been at the end of each episode of the show, I try to remind people, hey, please social distance and wear a mask and do everything. And I've been doing it all polite. And now we've crossed a line. If you ignorant anti-science dumbasses are willing to stand out publicly on the steps of the Capitol and teach your children your anti-science nonsense and film it and broadcast it and post it on Twitter, I don't think it's overstepping for me to call you out for the dangerous idiots that you are. And I don't think it's overstepping for me to say, hey, your kids might be better off with someone else. But it's just my opinion. And evidently only a couple people were upset by it. How's your day going, Jenna?
Well, considering the natural disasters, popping up left and right, we're doing actually really well. And that's a really good point that you brought up earlier, saying thank you, because I've been meaning to say thank you to this community, because I've had some friends reach out for me and ask for donations for things. And I'm overwhelmingly grateful and surprised by how much support I've gotten from y'all. And I wish that I could somehow make it known to theists just how much more selfless you can be when you're not focused on just getting to heaven, when you can focus on your fellow humans and help each other out. And the moment that I can give back, I mean, I am trying to give back now, but I'm trying to do what I can to be worthy. But I'm just really, really grateful. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody who's helped me.
Absolutely. It's been great. I'm noticing some internet hiccups here that hopefully are not impacting the show at all, but we have a bunch of callers waiting. Did you have anything else that we needed to talk about, or we want to just jump right into calls?
Let's do it.